Okay, ji. We are going to study a topic. The name of topic is franchise. Franchise is a business agreement between two parties. One is called franchisor and other is called franchisee. In this agreement, a franchisor is a person who provides its brand name to the other party for the purpose of using or doing the business. Franchisor provides its brand name to the other party for the purpose of doing the business. The franchisor receives a license fee against that. The second party is franchisee, who uses this brand name for the purpose of running a business. Who uses this brand name for the purpose of running the business. Franchise agreement is getting popularity every day around the globe. Uh, we can see a lots of franchises around ourselves. McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Baskin Robbins, all those businesses are franchise business in the food industry. Franchise business is also getting popular in the retail industry. The car for retail store is a franchise business that is very popular around the globe. We can also see that in the education industry, where schools and colleges are giving and universities are giving their franchises to the other people, and they're running those businesses successfully. The reason behind of this success of the franchise business are many. We'll talk about them separately. We'll talk about the advantages first to the franchisor business. Then we'll talk about the advantages to the franchisee, and similarly, we'll talk the disadvantages too. So first of all, advantages to the franchisor. I told you that franchisor is the person who provides its brand name to the other party for the purpose of doing the business. So in the case of McDonald business, the McDonald will be franchisor, and if you have taken the branch of McDonald to be operated in Saudi Arabia, for example, so you will be considered as franchisee. So what are the advantages to the franchisee? First of all, he receives the license amount, the license fee that is paid by the franchisee against the brand name. Then the business of franchisor continues to expand without his further investment. He is not doing any kind of investment. McDonald is not doing any kind of investment. The person who is buying the franchise continues to invest into the business, and the success belongs to both parties originally, but McDonald is more successful because his business is being expanded. The expansion of brand name without further investment. All the management is the responsibility of the franchisee, so he bears all the costs. is the responsibility of franchisee. The franchisor also receives a handsome amount of profit share. Franchisor sells all the products, kind of raw material to the franchisee, so he obtains profit from there too. All products, raw materials, so he receives profit from there too. These are the advantages of franchise business to the franchisor. Okay. Now we'll talk about the disadvantages to the franchisor. Disadvantages to the franchisor. Although the franchisor receives a handsome amount of the profit, but he does not receive all the profits. If he would have done the business at his own, and he would have operated the branch at its own, he would have obtained all the profits. So he is not obtaining all the profits, and he is sacrificing a part of those. Secondly, his reputation is always at risk. Because if the franchisee does some mistake, for example, on McDonald, a franchisee sells a low quality burger or fast food, or it creates some health problem for some consumer, the brand name of the franchisor will be at risk. Nobody will say that some Mr. ABC has done something bad to the customer. Everybody will say McDonald has used expired ketchup, for example. Now the fault is at the end of McDonald's. So reputation is always at risk. The marketing cost. Hence, the marketings are done universally, so they are done by the franchisor. So franchisor will have to pay all the marketing costs of all the franchises that are operating around the globe. He will also have to make control systems because otherwise the franchisees might not follow the directions that have been provided by the franchisor. They might do something at their own. They might start selling their own products, or they might start sacrificing the qualities. So the franchisor has to make the control teams that will be going to the franchises weekly, quarterly, daily, day after another, and they'll be checking the qualities of the foods or other things, whatever the business is operating of that franchisee. Now we'll talk about the advantages to the franchisee, the person who has obtained the brand name. First of all, in the case of franchise business, the chances of failure are very low. Most of the franchise business gets successful immediately. Are very low. Secondly, immediate start of sales. You can observe if you start your restaurant at your own name with your own name, it might take to attract the customers toward that fast food chain restaurant, or you might have to do a lot of effort to make it successful. But in the case of a franchise business, if you take the franchise of the McDonald's, for example, the customers of McDonald's exist all around the globe. Wherever you do the business, wherever you open the franchise of the McDonald's, because everybody will be aware of the name of the McDonald's, so they will immediately start coming and buying the product. So there are no delays in the sales. And the third benefit is the marketing cost that is paid by the franchisor. Marketing cost is low or even zero. If you want to do your own marketing at your local territory, that's your own choice. But generally, the TV advertisement and the radio and the newspaper advertisement are done by the franchisor. So a lot of cost is saved. The marketing. Uh, very less burden of decision making because all the major decisions are taken by the franchisor himself. The franchisee has not to take any special decisions. And these decisions might include the pricing decisions, the layout decisions, even all the designs and layouts are provided, all the systems are provided by the franchisor. All the layouts, designs, systems are provided by the franchisor. And another very important benefit is training. Training of the staff is provided by the franchisor. So uh, there is zero training cost for the franchisee again, and he gets very trained workers. And a very important advantage is supplies are ensured. He won't get bad raw material, the wasted raw material, or outdated raw material, or outdated products. The reason is because the supplier who will be supplying the McDonald's stores will be again supplying to the new franchisee too. But he cannot take risk of supplying something damaged or out of date or uh, that is low quality, because all the franchises, other franchises might stop buying from him. So the franchisor will make ensure that whatever the supplier, whatever the products he is supplying, that are best of the quality. And the financial institutes are also willing to lend money to the franchise business because they know that there is low risk of getting failure and business will get successful. So as a result of that, the banks and financial institutes give loans and funding more easily to the franchise business. Banks and financial institutes fund business more easily. So these are the advantages that he um, obtained, the franchisee obtain out of the franchise agreement. We'll talk about the disadvantages to the franchisee. First of all, no growth of his own. If you look at the model, uh, all the brand name that is established is of franchisor. Nobody knows the franchisee. So there is no growth of his own. His entrepreneurship needs are lesser satisfied in case of franchisee business. He is not, or in fact, less independent in the decision making process. In decision making process. Three, uh, He might not make decisions that that or he is thinking that that can suit him in the local decision making process, local success. Might not make decisions according to his local needs. License fee must be paid. That is very high in some cases. Some businesses receive security fee that is refundable, but it might be confiscated if you do anything wrong with the franchise business. And finally, profit share. He's making all the efforts. He's making all the required management, and but still he has to share profit with the franchisor because he's using the name. So profits are to be shared uh, with the franchisor. So these are the few advantages and disadvantages to the franchisee of using the brand name of the franchisor. Now, when it comes to the question solving, an examiner asks whether you want to choose the franchise business or not. It depends on the lot of things. For example, what is the license fee that franchisor is asking? What is the size of the business of the franchisor? What amount of marketing he is promising that he will do? And what is the financial status of the franchisee? Whether he is in a position to pay all that franchise fee and all that. And another very important factor on the basis of which the decision will be taken, what is the distance of existing franchise from the new one that you are opening? If the existing franchise is near one, it might not be beneficial to open a new franchise over there because the customers will be divided. However, if there is no franchise in the nearby area, then you might be comfortable in opening the franchise business. So there are few advantages and disadvantages to the both of the franchise business.